First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent
all of the confusion, destruction, and utter ridiculousness. Like, we just gonna have a moment of levity right quick before we get started. Like this moment. How you mad at
Jaguar
breakfast?
Wright did it live that same night, and she was she made the salmon shit for her man with the bacon and all that. I was watching that shit. God damn it, I will give it to her. And I tell her go get your man so I can slap the shadow.
See what I'm saying? Just the world. Trump derangement is real. It's the delusions for me. Wait a minute, baby. Hold on. What you say? You dumped me.
I guess I dumped you. Yeah, according to my British.
So the British trumpet has a what's the title of the video, love?
God,
Let's just start with lies for breakfast.
Jaguar Wright spiraling because her boyfriend Odell dumped her after what she or her exclusive interview.
Oh.
I'm not gonna dump you if you just got 300K. So
Wait a minute. What the what? What you say?
just lies, just lies.
I got 300K, you dumped me,
I
and,
got a
and
lot
we
of them. Yeah,
and we're here together?
yeah.
I tell you.
You see how desperate they are? They're just coming up with. It's like the National Enquirer.
It's worse than the National Enquirer. Cause at least the National Enquirer like tries to act like they inquire. These people are literally sitting there with a hat with a bunch of stuff written in it that they wish would happen in real life. And they close it. Please, everybody, make sure you thank Dory Davis. She gifted 50 memberships again.
Oh, she. Oh
It's
man.
insane. I love it. It's amazing. Look at all the new
Gratitude.
Jaganators.
Gratitude.
Oh my goodness, please make sure you wish you could. You know what, Dory? You're fantastic. Just fantastic.
Begin the show.
Outstanding.
Yes, sir. For sure.
Hey, Dory knocks it out every time she come through. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dory. You know, I'm here with Grace this morning. Grace, are you there?
Wow. Stillborn children.
Did you know that I got dumped?
Wow, girl.
I, I don't know. Like what?
Who you got done by, girl? Why you ain't
I
tell
got
me
I
you got
got
it too,
dumped.
girl?
I got dumped. Uh, all of these weirdos are saying that Rock Nation paid me $300,000 to shut up, and yeah, I'm still talking. And it's real funny because just
They said that Jay-Z offered what dollar amount, girl?
$300,000. Rock Nation gave me $300,000. So says the Fallen Star Report.
Well, you know why? If I was in Mr. Carter's shoes, I would be offended. Like we would have to fight about it. Like you gonna tell me that 300,000 is all I can afford? Now you know that's a lie. Now you know that story sounded like a lie, children. Don't act like y'all didn't
No,
know.
That's not the part that gets
There's
me.
more. Bro, there's
Yeah,
more.
you have to excuse me. I'm eating these Cajun fried eggs and this
Girl,
chicken
listen, you know they get
sausage,
mad when
girl.
you eat, girl. You
No
know they are mad
diddy.
when you eat, girl.
Wait a second. Why would someone offer to pay someone over $250,000 if they didn't have something to hide?
Mm. Was that a bird call?
If I'm lying and shutting me up is what you want to do, why would you pay me? Just go to court. But no, now Rock Nation is paying me 300,000, and YouTube can't manage to give me the 10 racks they owe me. It's weird.
It's a shame, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually quite disappointed. Like, I thought everybody had better creativity than that.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm
I'm
disappointed.
telling you, it's a mess.
Tragic one.
People want to give me money I ain't got. People want to say I ain't got money that I made. It don't matter. It's like
Mm,
I got people literally sitting right now online saying that I'm on the run. Running where? I'm sitting here eating breakfast in bed with my man, who apparently
mm.
dumped me as soon as I got $300,000 from Rock Nation. Is it making any
Girl,
sense?
girl, man.
Is it like
Yo,
these people say this stuff with straight faces.
girl,
Almost.
do they? Do they?
Like,
So,
are you kidding me? I
girl.
got 300 grand. He dumped me because I had an exclusive interview with someone I've never met. Right after I got $300,000 from Rock Nation because I'm a liar. And they just want me to shut up. Oh, did you know I'm also a cult leader, apparently?
Oh yeah.
Girl, what?
Yeah,
Girl, what do the
Torre,
uniforms look like?
Torre, I don't even understand how people can't listen to his name and just hear
Mm, 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 mm,
the zestiness oozing. Oozing.
mm, mm,
Like he just, you know what he looks like to me?
mm.
Like the gay guy at the straight club trying to find the
Oh,
right
Lord.
girl so people will stop asking questions. That's what he looks like to me. You know?
Mm,
Touré looks like, he would have been Jeffrey Dahmer's type.
Ooh.
oh,
You know? He must have been a fan because he spends a lot of time eating up on black people too.
mm.
He really is the worst kind of vulture. He really is. Touré is like, he wants to talk about my career. He should focus on his own. It's really not that impressive. Actually, it's barely better than Stars.
Found it,
He's
but
probably one of the most irrelevant members of the black journalistic corps of all time. He's, what's the Lamont boy? Hill?
Mark Lemoyce.
Yeah, Mark
mm,
Lamoy,
oh,
Lemoyce, yeah.
whatever. He's more credible than him. How does anybody take this guy seriously?
mm, mm.
He's sitting there, you know, in his little streaming room, looking like Black Christopher Lloyd. Like every time I see his hair, all I think about is where is his DeLorean? And please,
Like,
somebody come bring it and fly his ass up out of here.
you do know ever since you told me that, like if someone told me my dad is on TikTok. Like, what? What? Like, you know how long it's been since I even heard that name?
Oh my God. Like, it's just weird. It's very weird.
Like,
It's so weird. I mean, can you imagine what it's like to wake up and you can guarantee you're going to see at least 10 lies told about you in one day for absolutely no
no,
reason at all? Like,
no,
people just running their mouth. Like
and they're lying,
the
and
Lamisha
they're not
girl.
even lying good.
The Lamisha girl.
Oh Lord,
Anybody who could say that they actually believe anything that comes out of her mouth, I, you need a psych eval immediately. No, ain't nobody pay me in no Bitcoin either. And I put you up here because I'm putting you in timeout. You say it something else slick, your ass up out of here. Talking about he paid me on Bitcoin.
these trolls really
People
have
are
no.
crazy. And look who he is. Look at his screen.
Barney
No,
Fife.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, people, these trolls really have no lives. Like,
Little Jimmy Dean sausage.
this is really disturbing and just fascinating to witness. Like, we
Honey,
have to, we have to do better as we must do better.
honey, they are going so hard. They are going so hard. You
So
know
if
that
I
little
got,
white boy Rocco Fowler?
uh-huh.
He up live first thing in the morning, going live about me. He's doing a whole series. It's Jaguar Wright, episode 1. How you got episode 1, 2, 3, or 10? You don't know me. Now you have stalked me, but that doesn't mean you know me. You know? It's just, oh my goodness. Like, I don't even know how people can sit there and listen to that crap. Like, I be sitting there like, this chick, she, she really said that with a straight face. But the second that she started talking about being in the woods and people eating people's hearts and stuff, and she seen it. She seen like instantly. People should have been getting on the phone, calling 911 This bitch needs help.
Uh-uh.
You know what, Grace?
Mhm.
I think it's time for you to have your moment with the children. Go on ahead. I'm gonna mute up and finish eating these eggs. Mm.
No, you're fine because
Please
I'm
take
just
over.
fascinated. I'm just
I'm
fascinated by.
muting.
I just find it fascinating everything that I'm witnessing. And children, I hope that you all are seeing this too. Like, it's actually funny. Does anyone understand that these individuals are indeed just toys in the grand game? Like, I'm really curious to know if you guys don't see it. Like, is it time for a poll maybe? Because I'm really curious at this point. These people don't even lie well. It's disappointing because it shows me the lack of creativity that they possess, which means I know that they really ain't about the shit that they really talking about, especially in the game that they're playing. And like, I don't understand. It's like, for me, it's like watching crash test dummies, like in the old school ones. Like y'all remember the commercials where the dummy would literally just ram straight into the car, and I think it was probably like a Dare commercial, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like that to me, watching this whole entire puzzle be put together. And the children, I'm afraid that so many of y'all just don't understand. You just don't see. And the only option that's going to be left for you is for your sight to be removed in order for you to see. Now, I would suggest, learning the easy way to see. But y'all hard headed and y'all don't listen. And y'all have no choice but to get what's coming to you in order for you to see. And I would never suggest y'all play like that. Like even some of these comments, it's just like you guys are just really here for entertainment. You're really here because you have nothing to do. You have nothing to contribute. You truly do not exist without the breath of life that comes from this woman here. And we laugh at you because there ain't nothing in there. There's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. So where God just uses this amazing vessel to just speak life, and then here y'all come. Y'all awake. It's like, girl, I told you, these people they're not the Walking Dead. Welcome to Wonderland. Like, when are y'all gonna realize that? When y'all gonna realize that? We're in the land of the living dead. And they just want you to just keep feeding them some more. A lot of y'all are up in here in this chat talking about some, who's mama, who's the mama and stuff. Like, it's funny. I love talking to the elders because, children, find your elders. Your opinion may not matter. In fact, I'm telling you, it doesn't. Allow them to serve their purpose, which is to leave behind wisdom. Because I can tell, I can feel, I can tell, I can feel, and I can sense that most of y'all are dumb as shit. And we getting to the point where we can't save a good bit of y'all. Because look what y'all done when we tried to save the few that we tried. Like, I hope everybody remembers the first time that Miss Jaguar Wright sat on that couch and told us that we blind. And y'all don't feel it yet. Y'all don't believe it. Y'all just read it and it's like checking a quick tweet. Like, y'all don't see at all. And since you do not see, get ready for your sight to perish. Get talking about some save the children. No. The children are the life that's left here. The rest of y'all the Walking Dead. We ain't got time. We don't have time. Since, it's time for me, we gonna get real. Y'all are all in La La Land. We are seriously out here in fucking Wonderland. And all y'all are worried about is what's the next video you're gonna click on. Skip all that, man. We want to hear about the industry tea. We don't want to hear that such and such is talking about you on their channel. Girl, I still can't believe that you said that Unc had dumped you, girl, after you done got $300,000. Like, look at y'all. This is you. Fortunately for y'all, the way I see it, if it's you, then it's me. But see, that's what we all are. One of the whole, y'all have forgotten that. It's very disappointing to watch humanity just exist. It's very disappointing. I was hoping that y'all would prove me right and it would just be nah, no, 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 no. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't care. I hope y'all are having fun to the sound of my voice because I know when we are right in Wonderland and your ass screaming, just understand that the most gracious thing that we can do is allow Wonderland to have you. Fuck you mean?
You know, Grace,
Girl, yes, ma'am.
why don't we get into our version of the 2024 wrap up?
Absolutely. You're right.
There are certain predictions I would like to hear your take on.
Okay. Well, by all means, whenever you're ready, I don't mind sharing
Let's
my
start
thoughts
with
with you.
Andre Turner Jr., A2 Titties.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen with him? Because I got a feeling he's squirming.
Didn't you say the
There
Holy
is
Ghost?
something really, really interesting happening amongst the trolls. They're doing a lot. There's a lot happening, and I got a feeling they're gonna there's a domino effect. There's a chain reaction. I don't know. Am I
A
wrong?
chain reaction. Girl, listen here. A2, whoever you are. You, I hope you listen. Save yourself. My boy, you better save yourself. Save yourself. I keep telling everybody, this is why I commend you. You have the patience of a saint. I'm repeating myself too much for these people, girl. Save yourself.
What about Storm Monroe?
Save yourself.
You know there's a meeting going on down in
Are you
Tampa,
crazy?
Florida.
I know you. Please tell me you're joking. No, seriously. Please tell me you're joking.
They trying to figure out how they gonna say themselves, and it's not working.
And it's so tragic. Children, this is why
Ooh.
you should always do good things and, aim for excellence. That's all. That's all.
Now,
You can
why
be
is
anything.
nobody paying attention to the fact that all of these attacks, since I did Piers Morgan, all of these attacks have been firing off almost consistently. Every 6 days, there's a new trauma. Every 6 days, there's a new storyline. For instance, wait a minute. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up.
Mm.
The second that I showed it, that weirdo Danielle Elizabeth Allen came over here to grab this so she could display it as one of her Ronnie Bo receipts. Wouldn't even cite credit for getting it from my channel, you thief.
You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. These are people's real lives. Do
Now,
y'all get that? These are people's lives. This is why they scrambling. This is why I'm like, girl, I done already told them. You better save yourself another way. Girl,
several
you talking
people
about some big
received that exact same message.
mm,
And Ronnie didn't send it.
Mhm.
really?
Yep.
Does anyone know who did?
He pretty much said so himself, but the thing is, I know he ain't. I think the knots behind it. Can you pull out the cards? Let's have a little fun.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I want to know if old Not Not has been talking to Ronnie Bo's ex-girl.
I mean, they they talk about XO lady.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what these people do.
You can
Like,
tell Ronnie didn't write this. This isn't the way he writes.
I
Somebody
don't
else
know.
wrote this. I don't
Well,
even
yeah,
think
you
she
can
did.
see. No, this, if anything, this seems like it could have been generated from anybody. Like this, with this AI and everything. Somebody, I'm reading
Ronnie is
what.
not locked up. Ronnie is okay. Ronnie is staying safe right now. That's the most important thing. He was not arrested. He was picked up for questioning and a conversation.
I got a attorney. I need to call.
Y'all need to get on over there to Corey Fair channel. Too strong. I posted it on my community wall. Ronnie is not only safe, but he is strong. Just like we said, he's strong. And he's not going to let the government push him around. And I'm glad he said what he said, because when he said what he said, he said the one thing, I can't. The reason why I'm attacking all of the fake black billionaire oligarchs here in the United States is because I know who's been running them. You understand?
You know,
Roro in the building. What's up, Roro?
they're in trouble too. You know,
Ronnie
they all.
said it. This is bigger than Jay-Z. And it is. But see, I gotta get rid of opposition, see.
Mm.
Y'all make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to Project Rock. Oh, there's nothing like a good Roro party, because a good Roro party don't stop. You know, I don't think people... And salute to little baby Yum Yum. Oh, just gorgeous. I don't think people really understand what Ronnie said. They take these black rappers and they put them out as bait into our communities to encourage and influence genocide. Am I wrong, honey?
No, you're right.
This is what they do. They find the sources of energy. They find what the people want to hear. And then they put their people inside to twist it the way they want it to go. For crying out loud. D. Haven has known Sean Carter longer than any of us. And even he said he with the law. The head of his label is a known government ally. And allegedly CI. I know who my enemies are, and I know who they use as the rocks they throw to hide their hands. Salute the 47th President-elect, Donald Trump. Can't wait for you to get back to work, sir. America got a lot of cleaning up to do.
Ah, 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 ah. There's a lot of upset.
People do not understand. They use all of these so-called entertainers and athletes. That's your distraction.
There's a lot of upset with this incoming president.
Oh, Roro, listen to me. That's what we do. That's what we do. Don't forget to hit Maggie's link. Every link that you see the mods dropping in the chat, y'all make sure you hit them. Let's keep these truth lines tight. Let's make sure we're building an algorithm around our algorithms. Let's make sure we're locking all of our algorithms together and creating a line of truth that's just so strong. You want to know why they're upset about us looking out for Ronnie Bo? Because we totally dominated the algorithm that day. See, that's the part they're not telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Our word got out before their word. That's why Not showed up. Because he was involved and had advanced knowledge about what was going on with Ronnie Bo. The question is how? How? Honey, who you telling? A crime to remember indeed. They don't stop working on trying to get me up out of here, but the question is why? Why all of this interest on finding a way to make me look like I'm cowering in some way, to make me look like I'm falling down in some way, to make me look like I'm not credible in some way, to make me look like I'm begging for help in some way? Has not everybody noticed that everything that they're doing is all for the sole purpose of trying to convince the public that I'm in distress, that I'm having doubts, that I'm backtracking, that I'm afraid of who? God is all I fear and all I'll ever bow down to. And the more real support comes into the conversation and picks up the mantle with me and they see the force.
Mm-hmm.
The way they're trying to go after Sean Atwood's character, the way they're trying to create a race conversation, they're all informants. If you're signed to Rock Nation, they got an agent that talks to you. I guarantee you that. Just like all of the agents that are posing as content creators. Psst.
Mm.
I should do a little whodunit game. We should have a little game, you know? Like, which favorite content creator of yours is a government informant?
Whoever, the one whose doctor is, he upcharging you on your ulcer medication. That's for
I want
whoever
to
they wish
know.
about that film.
Which one of your favorite content creators is really a government informant? I got a speculation about... Listen to me. I put this up on the screen for a reason. Michelle, if I'm going into battle with a machine, with a monstrous force coming at me, I'm definitely not going to be sending out my pet Labradors
You know, Trump don't like PDFs either, so that's
to defend me.
Oh, we can't. Oh, we can do that. We'll do that one.
yeah, Trump don't like the PDFs
Who?
either.
Who?
Understand this. If I'm going to battle with a bunch of monsters, I'm going to find the biggest, baddest monster I got to fight it. It takes a monster to get a monster. Everything works in alignment with God's order. God can use anybody to do his bidding, right or wrong. It's God's call.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. Our biggest issue is going after these predators that are gobbling up our future, our children. It's been going on too long. And if we got a president that is grossed by it as much as we are, that sounds like God gave us a weapon to help us
He
fight
has
our
a message
battle.
in this
You
one.
know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You understand?
It has a message for the angry children.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. If I'm in the woods alone and there's a big old monster coming after me, I'm not going to be looking for a lamb or a deer to defend me. I'm going to be looking to run right to the monster that wants to take that monster down and let them go at it. Now, by no means am I disparaging the 47th president-elect. But I'm going to tell you something right now. He is ferocious. He is vicious. And he loves America. Just because I don't agree with him as a person doesn't mean that I can't support an agenda that he's supporting that falls right in a line with where I live. This isn't about me being a supporter of Trump. This is about me being a supporter of God's agenda. And if Trump made it in with everything they did, clearly God wanted him there. That's all.
It has a message for the angry children in the back, girl. They loud.
Like, man, I'll never forget. I was dating a guy and he was supposed to be a bad guy. And guess what? I found out they wasn't lying.
Mm.
He was a bad guy. And you want to know what? The only way I could get him off my neck, I started dating an even badder guy than him. And man, the first time that fool tried to run up on me, he seen me in a car, you know. And that fool ran up on me. And man, when he pulled up on me with all of that, and he looked past me, because he ran up on the passenger side, and he looked past me, and he seen Elle in the car. My God. He liked to pee on himself.
Oh no.
And LA got up out of that car. Child,
Girl, you know I
I'm
was
telling
finna say
you,
this.
I see that
You
little
know I
fool
was
run down the
finna say
street.
this.
The next
No,
time he
girl.
see me, I was going up 49th and Woodland to the corner store to get the dollar hoagies for my aunts and her friends. They was drinking on that beefeater's gin on an empty stomach. And man, I let me go get these dollar hoagies before people start farting and throwing up. You know? And when that fool see me, not only did he not go into the store, he held the door open so I could walk in and ran off.
Girl, I'm sorry. I was listening to the story, but hold on. I saw a comment on the screen and it got me mad, girl. And we're gonna address
Huh.
that
What you gotta
now,
say? Go and say it now.
girl. Because they over here with the hashtag saves the children's, and it's like y'all not getting it. Like I understand that y'all think that's the best y'all can do in the moment, but that's where we got the problem. Look how we think. I don't want to see no hashtags about saving children. I want to see where the news reports where the kids are safe. Where the
Listen
news
to me.
reports where the children are
The only
someone's taking
way,
care of them breathing.
the
Like
only way for us to accomplish this is to keep tackling the distractions, because once we remove the distractions, we can find the children.
and this is why again, like
See,
no, at
that's
some point
no,
we
but
gotta
that's
snatch
no,
that
but
high.
that no,
They're
but
not
see, I'm glad you're here with it, Grace, because
listening.
that's really where we all need to be, in that space. It's the distractions that are the blind spots.
Mm,
The biggest distraction right now for me that is being ignored, and it's not even a distraction, it is a huge red flag. Why is no one talking about Yellow Beezy's trap house anymore?
mm, mm, mm,
Why is no one
mm.
talking about that anymore? It was important enough for Mr. Carter to bring it up. Why is no one talking about
Mm.
that?
Like,
Trump got a lot of issues
unfortunately,
in
if
his
we do
past, but
talk about
God
that,
will
which if
use
they actually remember,
whoever he sees fit. God will use whoever he
that's the
sees
problem. They
fit.
don't understand that divine intervention is what got him in office. They really don't see.
This
They
isn't
truly do
about,
not see.
yes, rest in peace to Mo 3. Why is nobody paying attention to the fact that everyone is trying to get away from that very quickly?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's worried about this war, everybody's worried about that war, but they're not worried about the most important war, the fight for soul salvation, reclamation of God's law. We gotta stop looking small. We gotta get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get bigger. By the time war finally affects this society in real time, it's gonna be too late.
Yes.
It ain't gonna be war like how it's in Gaza. It's gonna be different. You know what I'm
It's going to be different.
Oh.
We gotta
Oh
get
yeah.
prepared for different. We gotta stop thinking the way they trained us to think, and we have to start thinking the
Yeah.
way God wants us to think. Yeshua is
Mm-hmm.
coming for the reclamation. Are you ready? There is a much greater war. This is Sabbath. Let's be clear. This isn't about what man's agenda is. This is about what God's
Mm,
agenda is. Everybody is
mm,
so wrapped up and worried about what's happening here in the fake realm. You are not paying attention to what's happening in God's realm. He is telling
mm.
his people, get ready.
It's a
All
moment
hell's
to
about to break
repent.
loose. And when it does, rest assured, I got you. Why are we running away from prophecy? If you truly believe in the word of God, then you should believe every word that's in Revelations. If what you want is God to come back and take control, then you should be trying to push these agendas and bust through every wall. Let's kick it over. Let's get it started. Because God is on the other side of it, see? If really what you're doing is running to God, then you should want all of this stuff to blow up as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Let's get to the getting to it. Why do we want to prolong living in hell when God has already told us the heaven's on the other side of it?
Ah,
Why? Why are we trying to stave off Armageddon? God's on the other side of it. Why don't our people listen? Why don't we learn? When the Israelites left out of Egypt on a miracle, they wandered around in stupidity in the desert because they didn't have the heart to go and take what God told them was theirs. If God can get you out of captivity with a miracle, why did you get afraid to go and take Canaan? He didn't say they was going to welcome you in and let you do whatever you wanted. He said, that's your promised land. Go get it. And all they could do for 2 generations was complain about how they didn't have what it takes to go get it.
mm.
If God is giving it to you, then you have what it
Talking about the onions
takes
tasted better than you.
to go get it. But they sitting there questioning. Funny thing about it is every last one of those people that left on that miracle stayed in that desert. It was their grandchildren that made it to the promised land because they had the guts to go and get it. They said, you know what? Yeah, they big. You know what? Yeah, they got it going on. But God said he's on our side. Let's go get it. And they got it. And they got it. Why are we sitting here wandering around in the wilderness of America when what we want is New Jerusalem? Why are we trying to hold on to what God is so desperately trying to strip from us? Armageddon is coming.
They believe in it.
Actually, it's already here. Just because you don't want to accept it don't mean it ain't happening. Guess what? Every time I was essayed, I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want to believe it was happening. Guess what? It was happening to me. This is what they're trying to distract you from seeing. Hell is already here, baby. The question is, do you got your artillery ready?
Mm.
Shield yourself with the armor of God's glory and his word. You're afraid. That's all. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid that you're not ready. You're afraid that you're not strong enough. You're afraid that your family's going to scatter. You're afraid. You're afraid that everything you thought you knew you're going to figure out is a lie, and you're just a sucker and a pawn in a much bigger game that you chose to ignore. You're afraid. That's your resistance. It's your fear. You're afraid. How about you stop worrying whether or not you're actually ready and just start focusing on getting ready, because you're behind.
They exist in the wrong realm.
God is in control. If you truly believe in him, you should welcome all destruction and know he will walk you through. Look at my life. If I am not an example of what the human spirit can survive, can persevere, and can use as ignition fuel to level up, then I don't know what you've been watching. Every time they come for me, I stand in God, and I stand. And guess what? Every time they come bigger, harder, more aggressive. And guess what? When the smoke clears, I'm still standing right there. See, that's the power. The ability to stand when they dropping on your head. The ability to stand when everyone is attacking you. The ability to stand. Shots fired and I'm not moving. The ability to stand. When did everybody get so damn soft? Welcome what is coming. That's just another opportunity for you to show them who you stand with. I wish somebody would have the courage to stand in God like I do, other than me. I pray for the day that people just stand, no matter what's being said, no matter what lies being told. You know the truth, I know the truth. Tell your lies. I'll be standing right here when they crash. Been sitting on your ass too long. Stand up. You don't need to listen to somebody who's lying on you. I don't. I sit there and listen to him lie in my face. Don't change my stand. This is only a bad time for bad people.
Okay.
War is not coming. It is here. Where's your armor?
Okay.
Where's your armor?
Okay.
We got a nation full of people trying to avoid a fight that God said is coming. And it's here.
America, you slipping. The other countries, oh no.
It says it in Revelations. We are living in the time of trouble. It says families will turn against family.
Mm,
You will not be able to recognize your friend.
mm,
In the last days, the seasons will change. You won't be able to know what season it is. And some days, it'll be multiple seasons in one day. Is that not
mm,
what's happening?
mm.
What world are you living in? You got people talking crazy with drones in their neighborhood and they more worried about loving hip hop. Where do you live?
Girl, they down in Gomorrah. Like,
We are living in the last days. Why are you trying to add to them? Nigga, we need to hurry up. I'm trying to get to paradise. Y'all want to hold me
shit.
up?
Like,
For what? You want to hold me up for what? That's why I never had a problem with a fight. Because I
okay.
knew one thing was going to be for sure. I was either going to be the winner or the loser. And the only thing that was stopping me from getting to that answer was the fact that we hadn't gotten to it. Let's get to it.
I'm talking about get to the point that we can move on. Like,
I was always the one to throw the first punch. Like the girls be sitting there arguing and cackling. I'm sitting there biting off my fingernails, taking out my earrings and getting the Vaseline I kept in my backpack. Put it on my face. Somebody talking too much? Guess what? Boom, let's just get it.
sound like you were always prepared. What are you
See,
talking about?
that's me. That's me.
Yep. Hmm.
If you truly believe in the word of God, and you already know he is the winner, what you worry about?
Ooh.
The only thing you should be worried about is whether or not you placed the wrong bet. And if you're praising and worshiping Jay-Z and Beyonce, you got the wrong bet. If you
Yeah.
was praising and worshiping the diddler, you got the wrong bet. If you're praising
Change
and
your ways.
worshiping Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey, you got the wrong bet.
It's wrong. It's time. Mm-hmm.
The only people that are worried about staving off and fighting off prophecy being fulfilled are the people that made the wrong bet.
Put your chips
I
on.
always
Which one?
bet on God and I always bet on black. Ain't I'm lucky he's both?
Okay. 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 This is why the
Where
children are
do you
fortunate.
stand?
Because
Where do you
unfortunately,
stand? Where do you stand? Life is hot in
all y'all
Cracktown.
that we got
And
missions.
Cracktown is America, baby.
Mm-hmm. A lot of y'all lucky that we got missions and we don't have time because, ooh, child.
I dare every last one of y'all to watch your local news and see if you can go 5 minutes without hearing about someone who's lost their mind. If you can really stomach it, watch multiple local news in different areas and different places all over the world. Everybody's going nuts everywhere. Stop trying to get in the way of prophecy. Help it be fulfilled. I
Because
know
we have a
who I
ways to
stand with.
go.
I know where I'm going to be. So I ain't got no doubt in my mind. I ain't worried about no principles or principalities. I ain't worried about no governments. I ain't worried about
Mm-mm,
no crash of the dollar. I ain't worried about no new world order. I ain't worried about no one world money. I ain't worried
mm-mm,
about no microchip in my head or my hand.
mm-mm,
I ain't worried about none of it. Want to know why? Because I
mm-mm,
ain't doing it.
mm-mm.
And that's just real. I ain't doing none of it. See, I read Revelations, and I remember growing up hearing where it said, when we come to the last days, get out of the cities, get away from the government controlled areas, go
I've
into
been
the
telling them for
rural
years.
lands, go to the high places. Is that
Been
not what
telling
it
them for
said?
years. Mm-mm. They don't listen.
It said, get away from the system. Is that not what the Matrix is about? Like, exactly how many ways do people have to put it together for people to understand? You got to put it all together, the sandwich.
And they can't lie about it. They gotta let you know what's going on. This is why children, come on, I'm gonna get the kids so we can teach them better. That's it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Let's keep it real. The Matrix ain't nothing but revelations as a movie. That's it. The Matrix is revelations as a movie. People waking up to the consciousness, to God consciousness, being unplugged from the system, living in somewhere else, removed away. The Truman Show as well. And what was the
You
whole
wanna know
purpose of those who lived outside of the Matrix? To go into the Matrix and bring those who truly believe. Ellen G. White. Salute to that prophetic soul. You gotta see it for what it is. Yes, we have to unlearn and then remember, because you don't need to learn anything. You already know everything that you need to know. It's inside of you. You've
Mm.
been trained to unlearn what you know. You don't have to relearn anything. You have to wake up and remember. Quantum physics
Oh
sets
shit.
it all out.
Yes.
We live in
Black
multiple
women about the
dimensions
lasers too.
simultaneously.
Okay.
Are your dreams really dreams? Or are they
Huh.
just memories?
Or do you
What do you
travel?
believe? Are you dreaming or are you remembering?
Are you awake or are you really dead?
Ooh, look inside yourself. Yes, natural instincts have been replaced by artificial intelligence.
You must untrain the beast then.
Sophia Stewart, may God endow you with all of the angels around you. And thank you for giving us God's word in visual form. Thank you for that. Question is, why does everybody just want to believe it's a movie? Why?
They've been only trained to feed with these two eyes, no other. That's where the magic trick is, children.
Believe half of what you hear and none of what you see.
Go.
None of what you see. Why is it so hard for us to simply let go and let God?
Guys have gotten comfortable in the devil's lair.
Well, we didn't make our goal. If we had made our goal, I would have sang a special request today. But you know, What I will say is, we really have to stop being afraid of prophecy being fulfilled. Prophecy was given to us as advanced knowledge so that we could make the right choices for what is to come, so we can be ready, so we can be steadfast. You know, if you already know the outcome, why are you worried about how the game is going? You know, like when you see those legendary games that happen with all of these amazing, plays and goals accomplished and team winning moments.
Mhm.
When you watch the game, the replay, the angst that you had when you watched it the first time before you knew what happened isn't there. You enjoy all of the great moments and you're like, oh man, you remember that moment? Oh, you remember, man, they was down in the ninth, but man, they was in the fourth quarter and they threw that pass and the whole game,
Mhm.
you're still talking about everything that happened. But the angst isn't there. The anxiety isn't there, correct?
Mhm.
So then what the hell is wrong with us, the so-called children of God? What the hell is wrong with us? He already told us how the game is going to go. We're literally sitting here watching everything that God said thousands of years ago come true day for day. Why is there angst? Is that a good point, honey? If we truly
It's an
believe that God is
interesting
in
point.
control and God is the winner, why is there angst?
They put trust in the false master, and this is society. Like the mirror is now on society now, and they can't accept that they've served
We know
a false
God won the
god.
Super Bowl. Why are we afraid to bet on him?
They've served a false god.
I'm just, that's the part that baffles me every time. Why are you worried about your bet if you truly know that God is the winner?
They
Whether I'm
don't
alive or
understand that
whether
God
I'm
is in
dead.
every.
Whether I'm alive or whether I'm dead, God's gonna win. Whether I speak or don't, God's going to win. The only people that are worried right now are the people who have made the wrong bet. Place your bet and make it a winning bet. But if you already know, why are you questioning where you lay your money? Because every time somebody gave me inside knowledge on a good bet, man, I be sitting there watching people rocking back and forth, sweating, going through everything, and I'm sitting there cool as a cucumber, sipping on an old fashioned, smoking something refined and lovely, waiting to go pick up my money.
That's how it
When
feels.
I know I placed the winning bet, gee, I'm cool as a cucumber.
That's how it
With
feels
not a
in this
worry in
moment.
the world. With not a worry in the world.
Girl. Like, that's how I
You
feel
bet
in this
on
moment. This is
God.
why I feel
If
bad
you
for these
bet on God, you should not be worried about anything.
people. They stressed. They
I
stressed.
believe in God. Why would I be worried? Why would I be worried about accepting trinkets from man when God has already promised me the universe? Like uh,
I can teach them a few things, girl, but no, other than that, I don't understand. They don't listen. They don't listen. A lot of them have been trained how to not listen, but the average one of them, they just don't listen. They don't listen.
is it that they having a problem with hearing or they have a problem with believing?
They have, they've been trained not to believe, but they have a problem with not hearing. Like they don't listen. Like they have the attention span of a squirrel. Like it's not going to. You got to cuss
Yeah,
them
but
out
see,
for them to
that's
keep
how
their
the
attention.
program, that's how you know
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that the program got you.
I tell
Because
I tell
right
the little
now,
people all the time.
everything they're doing is to get you to double
Mhm.
down on the program.
Everybody has a YouTube short attention span. The length of a short is how much they pay attention. I told you can see it in literature today. Get you a book from the printed
Honey,
in 1980 something versus today. Oh no, no.
honey,
Mm,
listen
mm,
to
mm.
me. God, y'all, we got to stop being so quick to believe every little thing that people write down. You know, there are so many of us that just don't realize how influenced and affected we are.
Mm.
So, on this note, Grace, I'm going to let you give your final word and we're going to get ready to wrap up because I got it's Sabbath, you know.
Absolutely, girl. We're not about to be down here with these mortals long, girl. No, we're
I
about to
think
get to a
I
lovely
think me and my love are about to go take a hike in a high place.
place. Oh, how cute! How beautiful! Oh, have great fun. Take pictures, and don't forget to look at the
Oh
birds.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anytime I get to sit on the top of a mountain, I'm happy. Closer to God.
Mm.
You remember that day me, you, and Odell were on the mountain?
Yeah,
We took you up South Mountain. That was a day, wasn't it?
it was. It
I
was
tell you,
magic.
when I go up on top of the mountain and I commune with God, I feel Him. I feel Him. So you remember that day, and when just the air just stopped,
Mm-hmm.
and then the clouds moved away, and the sun was shining right down on my head. Mm.
That's the thing. It's supposed to be like that. It's as it should.
Who doesn't want to be closer to God?
It's hard for them. I do.
You know, I wanted to do a retreat before they started arresting me, throwing me in mental hospitals, and drugging me.
Girl, girl,
I
don't worry.
did. I really, really did. I did.
That's all I
But
was making sure you wasn't around them trifling bitches.
I think we should do it. I think we should. I want you to
Oh, the
help me do that,
children.
Grace. I want to put together a mountain retreat.
Yay! Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna. Oh, there's so many
Hmm.
things happening right now. Oh, we get to go on hikes. Oh, and we have to bring this. We have to
Hmm.
bring toys like crystals and stuff. We're gonna bring drums.
Make
Oh,
prayer.
children, please, no alcohol and stuff. We don't judge, but no alcohol. It brings out the other spirits. Oh, we have to make sure that
Yeah,
Nathaniel stays
no, no,
home.
no. We
Oh
should
my
do a
goodness.
cleansing retreat and just cleanse
Mm,
ourselves, shake off the world, put
mm-hmm.
your hands in some dirt, look
Oh,
over all. Oh, yes, that would be amazing. Taurus season, someone said. Well, you know that is my season.
listen,
Ah,
and I think it sounds perfect. Tuck it in. Oh my goodness,
I
that's so
really think we should do that. We should plan that.
I'm gonna take me
Honestly,
some.
that would be the best birthday party I could ever have. Yes, yes, a little unification,
Mm-hmm.
some fellowship, good
And
food,
don't worry. And don't worry,
lots
you
of
know the
fresh
beauty
air
spot.
and laughter. I'll
Mm-hmm.
get some acoustic musicians to come and we can have a little jam session right there. Oh, yeah, we got to figure that out. I like
Ooh, and
that.
we're gonna bring magical snacks and shout out to me because I know how to make a magical when I
And we're
need
not
one. Yeah.
talking about the Lashroomer special either. No
No, we
magic
ain't got time for
mushrooms
that.
and peanut butter and jelly. We're
No,
not
we ain't got
talking
time for
about
that.
that
Yeah.
craziness. No,
I
no,
don't
no.
even know what no no no. See, this is why it's going to be secluded and we're going to have so much fun.
You
And
know
they
what?
already mad that they already know that them trying to infiltrate it will not work. We're gonna
I
have so
think
much
we
fun.
I think the next manifestation Monday that we do, we should manifest that.
Oh, children, that sounds like fun.
I think we should manifest that next manifestation Monday. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. And
Ooh,
understand
ooh,
this. I
you
know
wanna
how to
know?
rough it, but I am a glamper. It will be comfortable and luxurious. I promise you, memory foam, futon mats. You know,
Yes, darling.
oh, I like it. I like, yes, no talking to ice cubes. No talking to ice cubes, especially when they're threatening to give you a cardiac arrest. I'm
We should have an
just
autism
saying.
teacher out there. Mm-hmm. That would be fun to,
Yeah.
sit down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
I
Oh
think we
yeah,
need to manifest that. We need to
oh yeah.
manifest the mountain retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We got to figure
Oh,
out what we going to call it. That's what we need to do. No, seriously, because we got to get out of the digital space and get into the real world because people don't understand. This is hell.
it is. Children,
This
I don't know
really is
what
hell.
world y'all think we from,
Spirits.
but no.
Yes. Yoga, Reiki. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes,
talking about.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Getting tapped in. Okay, Grace, you the head of the committee. You the head of the committee. We got to
Yay,
do it.
girl.
And you know I
Girl,
got
don't
to
do me like
invite,
that. I
you
can't cut
know
up
I
on that.
got to invite Dr. Megan to come because
Yes,
she's
of
got to
course.
be there. She would be fantastic. Oh, I got
Oh,
to
if you
call
can
her and
see
invite her.
me.
Uh, a
It's gonna
truth
be.
retreat. That sounds fabulous.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, I
Girl,
like
you
that.
know,
A truth retreat? Oh my
your party is
goodness.
so warm. Like,
Yes. You
there's
know
so much
what? All
happy
right.
shit right now. Like, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
Like,
We got to get this done. We got to get this done. All right, Grace, final words.
keep your
And
vibrations
salute
high,
to
children.
all. Oh, I'm sorry. And salute to all over 1,000 people here with us.
Oh,
Shabbat shalom.
lovely. I'm so glad so many beautiful children came for you, troublemakers in the back. Listen, keep your vibrations high, children. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm up in the mountains. Like, it's fuck y'all. But for the children, I love y'all. Y'all are loved and cherished. We're gonna have some fun. Like, the archery thing really has got me up here. Like, bye, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Oh, listen to me. If you got a passport, it doesn't matter where you are. Bring all of that spirit with you. Oh, you want to come over from Saudi Arabia? We welcome you. Oh, you know we
Oh,
got to get some
fine.
Atwooders there too. Oh, but
Of
before we go,
course.
I just want to make an acknowledgement. I think we're gonna have to invite Roro for that, and he gonna have to break out and do the freestyle, little yum yum. Like he
No,
said, he
wait.
wanted to barbecue with us. Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah, yeah.
man.
Okay,
And then,
hold on a
oh,
second. All right, we have a new member. Welcome, Sweet Rose. And of course,
yeah.
our biggie. Can't you see how much Dory Davis really loves me? Oh, it's fabulous. She gifted 50 memberships today. All the new Jaganators. Dory Davis is your fairy godmother today. SC, I want to thank you for that. And guess what? Appreciate you. Appreciate Joe. Oh, thank you so much from Auckland. You know those no do. I had to tell you a story about my time in New Zealand. I had me a lot of fun. Oh,
Oh, that's
okay. We
fine.
got. Oh, LA chick. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh my
There
goodness.
no cameras and electronics.
Welcome,
We're filming right
Sim.
now.
Welcome, new member. Awakening. God is really speaking through you to me. Oh. I shall. I
People gonna put
shall.
it in.
Oh, thank you so much, Wick. Joel Zott coming through. Thank you very much. And you are appreciated as well. Thank you so much, Terry. Joe, what you talking about? You know, got love for you. Oh, Lady Amber, how are you? Oh, you know what? We stay praying for you, dear, and we'll continue. Maybe you can get
All
on the
right, Amber.
committee and help plan. That would be fabulous. Look at you. Oh, and we love you right back. Thank you, Josiah. Oh, thank you to all the contributors to today's live. I hope y'all got what you needed. We get out there. And don't forget to all of our killer mods, all of our awesome mods, our troll venom mods, love you all. Jay Mizak, Lisa B, Maggie, Merv. Don't forget about Natural One, Ayasha Lachey Bay, my head mod. Oh, let's not forget
All the
about Jay
beautiful babies.
Mizak. Jake Mizak, these trolls is Wizak. Yes. Salute to
Hello.
Dubai. Shabbat Shalom all. And please notice, the only way you're worried is if you made the wrong bet. We love you all. Have faith in God. They
Know
say
that
he
you
works
love
in
yourself.
mysterious ways. Yeah, let him work. Let him be mysterious. Let you be surprised.
Okay.
you know? Oh, well, Grace, it's always a pleasure. I love it when we get together and do these chats. And to all the
You know, I love you
Jaganators,
dearly.
don't let the troll juice get on you.
Ew. Ew. It sounds like you
Don't
need
get
antibiotics
slimed
today.
by the troll juice.
Ew.
Ooh,
Ew.
yeah. You
It
know,
sounds like antibiotics are needed. Ew.
I came up with a new little song for Maggie over there on her channel. You
And what
know,
you say?
because the Perry and the Cheryl and the Pearl, they the Cuckold family.
Girl over there
And I
with
just said,
Fiona and them?
I wanna know, oh, when
Girl, is she
you
affiliated with Fiona and them?
cuckold, do you get cold? I wanna know, Perry, let me know when you cuckold. Do you get cold over there by yourself? Watching Michael Stovall all in Sherelle's drawers. Ooh, oh, Lord, I gotta know.
Girl, girl.
I need to know when
These
you
are
cuckold. Do you get cold? I need to know, Perry. You want to sit over there talking about my friend, Sean Atwood, my friend, and you got some strange man you met in a chat room coming and sweating on your wife with an inner tube wrapped around his manhood.
what
That's
the
what, is that
no,
why you're upset with
no, I'm done.
Sean? Is
Girl,
that why you're
girl, no.
mad?
I'm done.
I want to know. Oh, Perry, when you
Y'all ain't shit.
cold, oh, do you get cold? I need to know.
Y'all ain't shit.
Leave my friend Sean alone and figure
Please,
out,
like,
figure it out over there. Cold by yourself while your wife is sweating like a slave. Michael
no.
Stovall dancing on her grave. I wanna know. Do you, oh Perry, do you, when you cuckold, do you get cold? Come on.
When you cuckold,
What the
It's a cold cuckold, boy. I tell you. He over there. Bird. Sherelle, baby.
what the
Where's
fuck
the
be going
electric
on? These people
blanket?
like, what
My
the fuck?
hand is getting stiff. Looking
Oh,
ass. I can't. Oh
oh,
my goodness. But before we go, just a little bit of levity. You know what I mean? Shout
girl, what
out
you
to the energy of Atlas. May you find um a compass or I don't know. Because I swear to God, every time he talks, it just sounds like this.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent
All of your circumcisions. Now, I want you to take that foreskin, little boy, and call up La Shroomer and get one of them little specials. Just put a little foreskin on the magic mushroom and eat that. The next time you decide you want to prophesy about the black agenda in the very fake YouTube sphere. Like this dude running his yap in the hypotheses of the triphophysize and the conspiracy thighs in me.
I can't. Girl, this is why I don't like these people.
Then
Girl, they
wait a minute,
slow.
wait a minute though. Hold on now. Oh, wait 1 second. 1 second. Wait a minute. We got something going on. Oh, he wanna present something. oh, Miss,
These people are
Miss,
slow.
give me body. What you got, baby? What you gonna present? Lord have mercy. Hold on. While you getting that together, let's get a word from our
Jaguar
sponsor.
Wright did a live that same night, and she made the salmon shit for her man with the bacon and all that. I was watching that shit. God damn it, I will give it to her. And I tell her go get your man so I can slap the shot on.
Nigga mad at breakfast and bacon. yeah. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I can't. I'm telling you.
Girl, these
Oh, have mercy. I'm just like, geez, man.
girl, these
Jeez, man, the
yes,
energy at Atlas, you mean the energy of the graveyard over there sitting there with that pasty food. One of them melting and the other one of them just evaporating. Just up.
You know what that is? It's a never ending story.
No, not Misha. Child, look at
oh,
Misha on the never ending story. Riding her new assailant to her next
no.
crime.
Oh, God.
Cause you know that's how that story's gonna go. I thought he came to rescue me. And I felt so safe when I got on his back, and then the next thing I know, he started
Girl,
licking my face.
girl, no.
Then Heathcliff came out of
Girl,
nowhere.
And then he took me down to the cave. And they was down there in the cave and they was chanting, give me mushrooms. Give me
girl,
And I didn't want to eat it. But I didn't have a choice. It was fight or flight. And the next thing you
oh,
know, he was all over me. And Garfield was holding down my wrist.
Oh, damn.
And I couldn't.
girl. This is why Miss Grace is going to school. Y'all
Oh,
children,
oh,
I'm going to see
oh, have
y'all
mercy. They
in
sitting
the
here.
long run.
They
Girl,
sitting here listening to this crazy child. And they said, we believe you. We believe you. See, that's what happens when you make the wrong bet.
girl, okay.
You start believing stuff like that, child. Woo! Oh, have mercy. Lashruma specials available now on YouTube.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Click
mm-mm.
and be illuminated. I can't. All right. All right, y'all. Don't forget, we got to ask us anything tonight overall set in the West. So y'all don't forget. If you have any questions in our 2024 real wrap up era because we are leaving 2024 behind.
Child,
2025 got enough for a deck. I
child,
can't. I can't.
child.
So
Listen,
you know,
ass whoopings are gonna be grand in 2025. They don't listen, and I'm for it. We had a great laugh this year. You know,
child,
we had a
there's a
great laugh.
lot to get into. Oh, so
Uh,
much. But on that note, on behalf of myself, Grace, my producer, Wolfgang Amadeus. We want to thank y'all for coming by and kicking it with us this Sabbath and just keeping it real and talking what needs to be talked and laughing a little bit too. Jaginators, keep on jagging. We out. Peace.